YouTube, how's it going? Or what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here. And of course we appear to be back in Gaul with Caesar, thus it would make it Caesar in Gaul. So we need to get this campaign going. Again, it looks like my money is way down, of course because we're facing a wonderful Gallic revolt in which everybody's going to backstab me at this point. But that's okay, I should be able to pull out of it, although it's going to be a little dicey here at the beginning. We managed to, of course, as you know, beat down some rebels at Massalia. The Vacantii still show to be my allies, so I'm not going to mess with their agents yet. There's some Ruteni rebels over here. I think they got beat back as well. And I just need to take out these two armies that are entrenched. I don't want them to come back to Devona without me being able to handle it, and it's just a ton of levy freemen. So even if those guys are in a fort, I feel pretty good about either one of these fights, since levy freemen aren't very good. They do have a lot of slingers, but I don't think their slingers will be able to make the difference, especially since it's just mostly levy freemen. So let's attack one of these fortified. Well, I have to wait till the next turn to attack one of those fortified positions. I've got both of my other armies here in Helvetia at Octaduran. So this is Mark Antony and whatever the other guy is. So I think this one's Antony in the 9th Legion, and then this 5th Legion is a different commander. Same thing here. I got a different commander in an army that I started. Don't have enough money to finish his army at the moment. And then Caesar is here in Argentorate. Yeah, Argentorate. Yep. Just trying to look at it. And then we've got some rebels in Raucon that we need to take out because they've come back in there and taken that. So that'll be something I need to do, but moving through the snow is just going to cause me lots of attrition. So it says that I can still issue an edict, and that I have characters that have skills. Let's issue the edict out of Tolosa, and we'll do a bread and games to help maybe cheer up the province a little. Let's see, we have this agent here with Caesar that can have an upgrade, and I'm going to take him down the Zeal line so I can get better coerce and assassination chances. And let's see, in this legion it looks like we get to upgrade the general. Plus 5% morale for all units is pretty nice. I think I'm going to take that. And then I'll go down the strategist line because I like to be able to open night battles because that can certainly come in handy from time to time. Alright, so I have my agents messing with their city here. It's about all I can do until the snow lifts, and as soon as the snow lifts, I definitely intend to give these guys a beating. Oh, so it looks like this is the same force that I fought not too long ago and wasn't quite able to defeat, and it looks like they've come back for seconds. And to be quite frank, I'm not sure how I could beat them here. My javelins might be able to kill their Oathsworn. I don't know. We can try. I hate having to fight such a puny battle like this, but I've got to try because it's quite possible the Nervii will just try to they'll just try to like raid my city and then take off. They don't always take it, but I don't want them to take the city from me because my income is kind of precariously low at the moment. And I need all the income I can get. Now it should pick back up as soon as I start to stamp out a few of these enemy tribes and get rid of their agents and capture a little territory. So we ought to be able to recoup it, but it's definitely something that we need to be aware of. Let's see, so that's those are Spear Brothers, not Levy Freemen either. I would rather they be Levy Freemen. I honestly think we're going to be best to just come out on open ground here. I'm going to keep my 2 Legionnaires together. Got to keep my javelins safe though, from their slingers at least. I've got to be able to get a hold of the enemy slingers. I'm hoping to get my Levy Freemen into their slingers, my javelins into their Oathsworn, and then my Legionnaires into their spears. So basically I want to attempt to get every engagement the way that I need it. Check it out, there's like a wild boar running away from my men. Come on! Pulled pork for dinner! Someone catch that pig. That's right. It smells like bacon, baby. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Enemy troops should be right out here because it said this is where they're starting. Kind of Just wait a second. Okay, they're coming out of hiding. So there's the 2 units of Spear Brothers right where I want them to be. Let's pull back until I can see the rest of these troops, because again, this engagement has to go exactly how I need it to. I don't want their slingers to be able to come in and get shots. I've got to be able to intercept their Oathsworn with my javelins. Okay. Alright, it looks like this will go well. I'm going to countercharge their Spear Brothers. My Legionnaires should handily win this fight. Okay, there's the enemy Oathsworn. Okay, I'm going to engage it with my skirmishers, put them on fire at will. And I can use these plebs to tie down their slingers. And their Spear Brothers should be getting killed. Yeah, that fight should steadily turn to my favor. Yeah, this might work out, folks. Might. No guarantees. I don't know how strong these Spear Brothers are, but I'm thinking my Legionnaires in formation attack ought to wear them out. Spear Brothers not a bad unit. It's not good, but it's not bad. Oh, run, 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 run. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get this Levy Freeman into their spears, or into their slingers. Those Spear Brothers are really hardier than I thought, and kind of concern me as far as how strong they are. Alright, this will give me a chance to get their Oathsworn out here on its own. And my Levy Freemen are going to get that unit of slingers.
Deadly missiles ready!
Okay, come on, come on, come on, turn around. Come on, run! Alright, I'm going to have to manually skirmish these guys because the skirmish is screwing me over. Come on, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him now. Okay, now run. Alright, my Legionnaires don't need those slingers firing at them, but we'll be alright. My Levy Freemen are slowly taking out the round of slingers. And I can keep the Oathsworn busy here. So this will definitely, should work out for me. The only thing I'm worried about is those slingers, because they probably are damaging my Legionnaires, and the sooner that my Spear Levy Freemen can take out that unit of slingers, the better, but they're having a hard time taking out a unit of slingers, which shows you just how weak they are. And my Legionnaires really aren't as quickly destroying these Spear Brothers as I'd like. Either the Spear Brothers must have a nice melee bonus. I'm gonna go straight after those sling. Oh no no no! The Oathsworn's got my javelins. Crap! 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 If my javelins die, it's over. Crap! Crap! Bad micro mistake. Okay. All right. So Oathsworn should be trying to focus on my other units now. That yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can get another volley in. Looks like the Oathsworn's charging at this one, so I'll try and peel him off. I'm getting good flank shots right there. Okay, that unit of slingers actually fought down my Levy Freemen. And you'll notice I didn't use quick reload because it wears your men out, and I can't afford to have my men worn out right now. And this Oathsworn's not taking as many casualties from my javelins as I had hoped. Oh, there we go. Now we got him. It's down to 14 men. I should be able to pull this off. My Levy Freemen decided to be more brave than those slingers. And enemy Oathsworn is routing, but I'm going to actually continue the battle. I've got to chase that general down and kill him. One of these dudes right here is the general, because I haven't heard it say the enemy general's dead. I'm guessing it's dude with the, I don't know, it's one of these guys. I can't tell who it is, but I'm gonna run him down. I've got to kill him. Come on, someone take him out. There we go. Oh, I turned off the enemy announcer. I forgot. So yeah, the enemy general may have already been dead, so we can quit the battle. And it's a costly victory, but hey, it was a victory. And we pretty much killed all the enemy units, so that should keep that little Nervii army from pestering me. That worked out nice. Let's kill the captives. And that army... Whoa! Yeah, I'm not going to be able to fight that one. That's going to be a problem. Not much I can do about this fight. Caesar's just going to have to come and take the city back from the Nervii once he gets finished dealing with the rebels at Raricon. But I can maybe... Well, I don't have much money, so I was going to say I could use my spy, but that's not a guarantee. And I'm trying to... The Nervii didn't take the city. They may have just looted it. It's... Yeah, because it's going through the turn-in now. They may have just looted me. They're probably going to try and kill my general here. And then attack me with those armies, be my guess. Yeah, they're bringing all their agents up to try and screw with this army. Yeah, let's see. They didn't get my general, though, surprisingly. So they have to fight the full force of my army, and it gives them fairly decent chances. I disagree. They do have a lot of these mercenary Gallic light horse, which, to be honest, are actually better horse than legionary cav. Maybe not with all the chevrons that mine have, but my legionnaires will absolutely hack through their infantry, any of their infantry. And I should be able to get at their skirmishers with my own. So this is a fight I feel like I can fairly easily win. So let's go for it. The Cadursi, I guess is how you say this. Cadursi? I don't know. That's one thing that... So a lot of you all are giving me help in the comments sometimes with pronunciation, and I made some comments the other day about that, saying it's hard for me to do it because I'm busy, but that doesn't mean that I don't want you to give me the comment. All I'm saying is don't get, you know, too all over me if I don't figure out what it is, or how it is that you want me to... Oh, this is a bridge battle. Let's just kind of get a feel of where the enemy's coming from, and then I'll resplit my troops if necessary. Let's start the battle, and it looks like they're all going to come from this direction.
Never seen a bigger collection of moon-faced, slack-jawed, dribbling, peasants than that lot. It's easy to see why we call them barbarians. Well, make ready, men.
My general just said that the Gauls were moon-faced and slack-jawed. That's interesting. I wonder if that's like ancient Roman speak for hillbillies. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm going to take my 2 of my legionary cav and make for these. There were some fords over here. I lost track of where they're at now, too. Well, I could have sworn there was a fort over here somewhere. Whatever. AI is all coming from over here anyway. Oh, they have reinforcing troops coming across. I'd really... actually, they're behind me. Ooh, that's not good. So I got reinforcing troops behind me, but that's okay. We'll just we'll set up a secondary line with my general to assist, and I've got my cavalry on this side of the river.
Cavalry. Quickly now.
I should be able to handle both. It looks like these guys are actually waiting to cross the river. In fact, let's present my weaker infantry at the gap, because that kind of makes more sense to have it there, and let's present my stronger infantry to this army in the rear that can face me on the open field. And let's see if we can hit this mercenary Gallic light horse. The AI may just be trying to reform and may not do a good job with its units here. Yeah, it's got a pretty bad charge there, so I'm going to surround it.
By your command.
Use the Draco there on my legionary cav. Okay. We've definitely got this Gallic light horse tied up, and with Draco in place, that'll help me quite a bit. I just need to make sure I stay out of the range of those enemy slingers, so I'm going to pull back just a smidge from the bridge, and if I see them starting to cross on the minimap, then I'll charge forward. So basically, if they start to come through, I'll move up and bottleneck them here. Otherwise, I intend to face this army back here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm going to draw a line through my own cav. Need to get these guys out of here before the reinforcements come. And I probably don't even need all of these legionnaires. But let's go ahead and use them all.
Double time!
Okay, we got one more unit of... That's a noble horse, actually, right there. And unfortunately, that noble horse is going to last forever. I'm going to have to pull out. That's not a good place for me to pull away, but I don't really have a whole lot of options. Just pull those guys up there. And let's pull these horsemen back around the flank. I think all of my legionary cav... One of them's still stuck in that fight. Can't really get out. Probably going to lose it. Let's just get this cav away from those spears who are charging at me, and the AI hasn't crossed the river over here. I may have lost one cav, but... Or, actually I didn't lose this one, so I'm going to pull it out of the way as well. My legionnaires are into their infantry and ought to do very well. I can now bring my legionary cav to swing around for some assaults. And I'm going to go ahead and use the whip here. Try and get some more ferocious attacks. And let's see. Let's set up some hammer and anvil blows. Let you all watch this with the camera on, or the UI off. Got some good charges with my legionary cav. Yep, so we've got a general route going on here. The enemy noble horse is still here. That unit is going to be tough to crack. And I can pull these legionnaires back over here. So we just absolutely smashed those reinforcing Gallic troops, and now I've got my legionnaires into this horse. I probably should have taken my legionnaires out of formation attack to attack the noble horse, but it should be alright. Okay. Legionary cavalry. Oh no, don't waste your javelins. Those guys are routing. Okay. So we've routed the enemy reinforcements, but the AI is just stuck back here doing something. Not sure what they're doing. I'm gonna do some scouting real quick. I know there was a ford back here somewhere. Thought there was. Maybe it's beyond here. Yeah, it's actually clear over to here. I'm gonna bring a couple of my cav over there. I was looking on the wrong side of the map. Another intelligent air mistake there. An air stake. Okay, let me just give me a second. I just want to fast forward and come do some scouting and see. The AI is stuck back here for some reason. No idea what's going on there. They seem like, to be quite honest, the AI in Rome 2 right now, if you're on an open field battle, is pretty good. If you're in any type of circumstances that requires the AI to maneuver through terrain, it doesn't seem to do as well. Now, I have seen it do okay in certain siege battles. Never great, but it's done okay. And it's just one of those things that sometimes I almost think that they make it too complicated. Like, the reason it's glitched out here is probably because it's trying to make all these different decisions, when really, it's a river crossing. You have to cross. So if it sees an open side, like right this is open, go, cross. I mean, you started the battle, you have to finish the battle, so I don't see why the AI gets so caught up sometimes, because it seems like it should be a relatively simple thing. Okay, I just see mostly slingers over here. I don't see any supporting units, but I am going to go ahead and run my my units across. Since the AI is glitched out, we're going to have to go attack them. Not real thrilled with that, but... Okay, I've got my legionary cav coming in here. Drop another Draco over here and see if we can route those guys a little quicker. There's even more Celtic slingers up here, and I'll drop a Draco on these guys too when I get up here.
Understood.
Yeah, so apparently the AI brought up all of its slingers, and its hunters, but left its infantry in the back. And part of the reason that's happened is because it's waiting to reform with its friendly troops. So the AI is basically waiting here to reform, it seems like, and then come across the river. But the thing is, obviously, it's never going to happen. They're not going to reform because I killed the reinforcements. So it's unfortunate to see that this still happens some. I'm hoping in patch 10 they take it a little further. Patch 9 they definitely made substantial improvement, but again, hoping they take the AI a little further. And honestly, in my mind, I'm thinking simple is good. If the AI will just either quickly choose to be aggressive or defensive and just stick with it. If it's attacked, it needs to be aggressive. If the AI has chosen to defend, you know, if it has a big advantage, it can be aggressive. If it has no advantage, it can go ahead and play the defense, you know. And if it starts to get shot by skirmishers, program it to charge at the skirmishers or to charge at the units guarding the skirmishers. Me killing those skirmishers, though, seems to have gotten this thing started again. So let's see. I see several Gallic light horse over here, and looks like all Gallic light horse that I can see, but there's probably some type of spear unit that their general is in. Freeman. I don't see the general yet for this. I mean, it shows a unit back here in the middle of me. Is it a routing unit?
Commander.
Nope, it's not a routing unit. It's a Celtic Slinger that hasn't been hit yet. So converge my cav on it. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up my legionnaires in this area right here. Got my skirmishers ready to screen. Got my general. And let's take these Celtic warriors to the flanks. Take these ones over here to the swamp. I might come through the swamp. My cav should be finished mopping up those slingers. I'm going to leave these couple of fairly damaged units behind my lines. It's quite possible the AI is going to try and charge me down with its cav here when it sees my skirmishers out front, so I need to be ready to make a move. Select all of those. Let's see. Just more Levy Freeman. There's their general. It's in a spear noble.
Riders, advance!
That light horse is about to wander in range of my javelins. That might tip off an attack here. Or if they're not going to attack me, let's try going out of formation attack on this charge against the enemy cav.
For glory! Yes, Commander! Legionaries!
As you command!
I'm just going to charge my legionnaires in, and I'm hoping that since they're up formation attack, they'll kind of break formation and get a lot of them attacking. Since it's against cav, it shouldn't be a big deal.
We hunger for blood and battle! Warriors!
Let's get all my men up here.
Troops awaiting orders.
Pull these guys up.
Legionary commander!
Okay, the AI is trying to reform into somewhere still. Not sure what that's all about. I'm gonna go ahead and charge over here. Or no, is that my... Yeah, that's my Celtic. What happened to my horsemen?
Legionary cavalry! Ready!
Alright, I'm giving their men a pretty good beat down in the center. My legionnaires are doing fine outside of formation attack. I think it probably helps me against units like cav because more of your men can break and engage since cav aren't ever in formation either. I'm going to go into frenzy there with my Gallic warriors and come support them with this cav. We should be able to rout these Levy Freemen fairly quick. The frenzy will leave my guys tired though. Okay. Alright, so we managed to defeat the glitched out AI there, which helps me, but unfortunate to see it glitch out like that. It didn't really have a great chance of winning, but using its men better could have caused me more damage. So hopefully if anybody gets this back to CA, then we know what to tell them. Of course, again, this was started pre-patch 9. I don't want to start over all my campaigns at this moment, though I want to try and finish them, so I don't know exactly what this looks like if it had been started in patch 9. Alright, so in this case, they're going to run a desperation attack on me because I've basically thrown them out of their last settlement. I can auto-resolve this, but I'm worried I'll lose a whole bunch of my good troops, but I may lose more anyway just trying to contain it. So I'm just going to go ahead and auto-resolve it and see what my best chances are. 68% remaining. I don't like this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Because I may do worse fighting it, to be honest, because I have a lot of beat-up units, and if I don't pay really close attention, it's going to end up being just as bad. And sometimes the auto-resolve is fairly friendly to you on these. We'll just see what happens. Get up!
Yeah!
Take your beatings like a man. Well, that army back there died. I only lost a legionary cav, so that's not bad. We managed to beat them off. They're going to be extremely beaten up now. Actually, looks like the Vacantii came to my aid against those rebels, which is good to see. So at least maybe one of the Gallic tribes hasn't backstabbed me yet. And I can fight these guys off on the auto-resolve there as well. Those Ruteni rebels. I can't tell what this other army is, though. I need to take a look at it. Hopefully it's not a big army of rebels as well, though it very well could be. So, Legio 4 has, let's see, Hidden Agent exposed, Rebellion imminent, and... Okay, so I need to get armies garrisoned somewhere in this settlement to stop it from rebelling. Let's see if I can go ahead and take these guys out real quick. So let's auto-resolve this, kill these guys. Alright, so Legio 8 levels up. Okay, now I've got him into the city. That helps control this area a little better. But it's going to take more than that at this point, unfortunately. I do have some money, but instead of trying to use it on those agents, let's use this army to see if I can kill this one.
Victory for Rome!
Ah, they ran off. You crud buckets. Gosh, that's frustrating. If I go to a forced march, I can get back into this city here, and that'll keep this place from rebelling. So that ought to be a win there. Let's see, I've got a couple of temples being built. I could use some industrial sites here. And I'll go ahead and build one more farm. Yeah, and I've got these buildings over here, a wine trader and a cattle trader, so that should help me as far as getting more wealth. And since I couldn't kill that army, I'm going to need to do something about these agents. Let's take a look at manipulation here. So if I try this one, it's a 13% chance, but so on a positive outcome, gives me, it's not a very high chance of me getting wounded, or here for that matter. Let's try some coercion here, see if we can get lucky and pick up some agents. Sweet. You all wanted me to try this again. I'd gotten to the point where I was doing a lot of assassinating, but yeah, I'll try some more of this. I just want to make sure I'm not picking an option. If you tooltip over it here, it tells you the chances of your agent being wounded.
He will fight for
The agent hindered. Alright, so at least they can't do anything to me on this turn in. And I hate that that's all the time we have, but it really kind of is. Let's see, so the Vacantii and Alabroga is... both of these folks are on my team. They don't much like me, but they are my allies. It says they're very unfriendly towards me because of my expansionism. And I don't think expansionism ever goes away. So I don't know if these guys will end up backstabbing me or not, but at least for now, they're feeling somewhat kind towards me as far as helping me out. And the more we do that, the more it builds relations. But at least if they do turn on me, it looks like they just have a bunch of freemen. At least in the army that I have selected, they do. Yeah, freemen. So it wouldn't be real hard for me to put them down if I had to. Don't know what they have there, though. That's another friendly army of the Allobroges. Yeah, I don't know how to say that entirely. Alright, well in any case, I'm going to save this. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'll be back with the next episode soon. HeirofCarthage signing off.